We are stranded in Ukraine, Russia begging for food. Niger Delta Development Commission sponsors students lament non-payment by Nigerian government. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot duty news updates, please click on notification bell. According to some of them who spoke with Sahara reporters, a number of their colleagues are currently stranded in Ukraine and Russia amid the ongoing face-off between both nations. So are you trying to tell me, now wow, this country, Sha. So, if this thing don't come out, if this news did not come out, if Russia and Ukraine did not have issues, do you know that we would not have known that this is how these people were actually suffering? People will be on scholarships and governmental scholarship, and we think, oh, the government is actually doing them fine. But yeah, let's find out more. The news in detail. Please stay with us. Some beneficiaries of the Niger Delta Development Commission scholarship scheme have lamented going through difficult situation due to the non-payment of their tuition and allowances by the Nigerian government. According to some of them who spoke with Sahara reporters, a number of their colleagues are currently stranded in Ukraine and Russia amid the ongoing face-off between both nations. They also decried the blame game between the Nddc and the Central Bank of Nigeria over who is delaying the payment. One of the affected students said during their last virtual meeting, the Nddc claimed that the CBN was the one delaying the payment, adding that it has instructed the Apex Bank to pay the money since last December. He also said several of those scholars in Ukraine and Russia called out and pained on the scholars' Telegram group, reporting how Nddc has been ignoring the several calls and emails for help. Now we don't really know who to cry out to again, whether it should be the federal government, the CBN, which is the government unit that is supposed to pay us as and when due, or Nddc, which is supposed to ensure that the CBN pays us as at when due because they're officially responsible for our payment. The most painful thing is that some of our scholars are in Ukraine and Russia not knowing the fate with no money. The worst scenario is that during the last Zoom meeting we had one of us there. He had been relating between us and the Nddc. The person gave us feedback in the meeting that the Nddc said it was the CBN that was delaying our money since last December, saying they have submitted our voucher and instructed the CBN to pay us. PhD scholars yet to be paid by Nddc are in the following countries: South Africa, Ukraine, Russia, USA, Malaysia, the Netherlands, Australia, Cyprus, Switzerland, and Spain. Our condition is now worse. Many of us now beg for food to survive because there is no money to feed on and even no part-time job to make ends meet. Let all Nigerians help us ask the Nddc and the CBN why they have deliberately refused to pay us. Let Nigerians help us ask the CBN and Nddc why they left us to suffer in diaspora without paying our tuition fees and upkeep while they keep telling the federal government and some Nigerians that they have settled their scholars. We have some of the Ukraine scholars now stranded in Poland. Some others are stranded in Russia, the Netherlands, USA, Australia, among others. Let Nigerians help us to ask the Central Bank of Nigeria why they have refused to pay us for months, even when our sponsors said they have submitted the payment voucher and instructed them to pay us. Let Nigerians help us to ask Nddc why they did not take proactive steps to ensure that CBN pays, since they know that our survival and program depend on the payment. We are sincerely clueless about the so-called game of treatment that the CBN and Nddc extend towards their scholars. They're not in a very good place at all. They are not. What a shame. What a shame. Amidst all those crises that is bedwelling the nation, we heard that $1 million was actually given to Afghanistan. While some people are here breaking their head, oh, the government gave $1 million to Afghanistan when it is the Taliban that has taken over. That means it's a terrorist government. And I'm here saying, you people are even going far. ASU is on strike. And they are telling ASU that there is no money on ground. That is my own pain. And now, children that you would have left them here, You would have left them here, let them be, managing themselves. You send them out and you left them there. You send them out, and unfortunately, there is now war, meaning making life more difficult for them. Do you know, maybe if this war issue did not come out, many of us would not have known. We'll be here saying, our government is doing something for these people should be coming down now. Niger Delta people should be coming down. We will not even know. Okay. What a shame the government of Sokoto State evacuated the students who are recipients of the scholarship. What is wrong with the southern states? They're the ones laying the golden egg and yet suffer the most. Do we attribute this to wickedness of the leaders or greed and corruption? These students should be rescued ASAP if their leaders still have human kindness in them. It's a price that comes with a minority status. They don't have a voice that can be heard. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Asari Dokubo, aka Pipeline Security, will not do anything. If this news is about Nnamdi Kanu, you will see him. You will see him acting like an alien. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Please fight for Ukraine, because if you can abandon Nigeria and go to Ukraine for greener pastures, then abandon Ukraine for Nigeria. Then you will still abandon Nigeria again. We don't need liabilities in Nigeria. Are you serious? And because you only add to our problems. I'm not sure this person is okay, Sha. Can you imagine that you don't even know what the students are actually going through? You don't know what the students are going through. Sincerely, this is not a joking matter. Are they not Nigerians? Why did they not fly him on the plane provided by the Nigerian federal government? Or they must fly differently as special or oil-producing people? I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case here. I don't think that is the case. I have never heard any of Nddc scholarship exam. How are they selecting the students? They are still the same children of the Nddc officials, their relations and politicians. If they are, I don't think they'll be there. If they are, I don't think they'll be there. To see how this government are, why not use all the money being used to sponsor Nigerians to school abroad to revitalize our schools and let the scholarship program be done here in Nigeria? Well, that is food for thought. That is food for thought. Our oil people, please call Fulani people on phone. Let them send you some oil by DHL to sell and buy food items, because Fulani have squandered all the dollars. It's not funny, sincerely. My heart goes out to these youths that are actually stranded. And it is even worse to be stranded outside of Nigeria than to be stranded here in Nigeria. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.